Hi Vlad.
Hi Igor.
Nice to meet you in New
Nice
York.
to meet you again in New York. Yeah.
So guys, we record this video for you just to show you that to build Amazon business is possible. It's very profitable. Now with me it's Vlad. It's a Romanian entrepreneur that has over $3.5 million in revenue this year solely on Amazon.com. Am I correct?
Yes, solely on Amazon.com.
And Vlad, if you, let's say you want to launch a new product right now, what would you like? Where would you start from? What would be your algorithm?
I would definitely stay away from review groups. No, I'm joking. We're gonna find a way to get that sorted out also. If I were to launch a product right now, I would look for medium to low competition products. If you have the revenue, you can go for the big boys, it's okay. But if not, I would look for medium to low competition, and I would try to find instead of going for home runs, I would go for products with less competition. So with the same amount of revenue, I can launch instead of launching a home run, I can launch 2, 3, 4 SKUs.
So what is the medium and high competition for you? What's that? What kind of products are there?
So every product that sells over 50 units a day,
okay,
I think it's going to be high competition.
So only on sales volume, that's it?
Only on sales volume. Also the reviews, these are going to count even more now. So if you see that the reviews are, over 1,000 reviews, it's going to be harder and harder to get back on them.
Mm-hmm. I see. Can you tell about your, how did you start on Amazon? Tell us your story, just for the people to be familiar with it.
I was an employee. I hated being an employee, so I wanted to build some businesses. I failed at building those businesses. Alex, our friend, he found the Amazon idea, so we started with Amazon. We launched with, $3,000 in the beginning. Yes, 2.5, 3 years ago. And since then we were growing steadily. We constantly invest most of our products back into the business, and that's the really short story.
How many products do you have now?
Right now we have 5 SKUs, but only 3 of them are selling like crazy.
Really? So yes. You're doing your revenue on these 3 products?
90% of them is coming from only 3 products in really high competitive niches.
What is the niche? What is it? Home and kitchen?
It's home and kitchen. I'm a guy who loves food, so it's home and kitchen.
Okay. Let's say you want a launch product, you have it already on Amazon.
Yeah.
What would be the strategy of launching the product?
I was never a fan of really big giveaways. I would combine the giveaways with social signals. I would combine them with ideas that could help you grow long term. For example, I would do some kind of partnerships with affiliates, with bloggers, YouTube videos, probably stuff like that. It's easier to find influencers when you don't have your own kind of audience. Mm-hmm. If you already have an Amazon business, I would also go by using my email list. That's I think the really short version of the strategies I would use.
So what works for you right now? What are the main sales channels for you?
The main sales channel is still Amazon.
I mean, what do you do? Influencers? Some advertising on Facebook?
I think Facebook is really good right now if you get your audience right. So getting your audience right on Facebook, I think it's a completely different business model. You need to do a lot of work and you need to focus on that. Pinterest is great if you're in the home and kitchen niche, or do-it-yourself stuff. Pinterest is really great on women. So okay. Products that are going to be sold to women. So I would do Pinterest. I would do Pinterest advertising as well. And also YouTube is really big right now. So there are a lot of places when you can find influencers on YouTube. You can find, for example, Rafflecopter. You think you know that. Famebeat.com. Famebeat.com. You can find a lot of great influencers on YouTube. And I would suggest paying more for the ones that have a really targeted audience. And use that in launches and consolidate your position in keyword ranking after that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what if I would ask you to describe your, let's say, channel shares? Where do you put your focus on what channels right now? I mean, YouTube 20% of focus on the budget, Facebook 10%. How would the picture look like?
I think Facebook would probably be 50% right now.
50%?
50%. I want to get off of Facebook more and more on YouTube and Pinterest because the cost per click is really low right now. Also, I heard that Google AdWords, I know it's extremely pricey right now, but the results are very, very good. I would also go into Google AdWords, but I'm not a big SEO guy. But in the near future, I'm going to focus more on Google AdWords and YouTube because these are from the same company. You know, YouTube is owned by Google. So the things you are going to do for them together, it's going to count more.
Nice. Okay, so the last question. Thank you for sharing your strategy, man.
Sure.
So, can you describe your Facebook strategy? Like, are you doing like some website that you drive traffic on, or you're driving traffic direct on your listing? How does it work?
I tried all the ideas about Facebook advertising. So you can go two ways. You can go driving traffic directly to your Amazon listing. Some say that it's going to affect your conversion. If it's a high volume product, don't do that. If it's a low volume product, Amazon is going to see that you are bringing outside traffic. It's not going to affect your conversion so much, so it's going to be okay, do that. If it's a high volume product, I would go through a landing page, but the landing page needs to be created extremely well. You need to A/B test the shit out of it, so you get like a really good landing page. And also I would start doing like giveaways, promo codes, and stuff like that through Facebook advertising, just so you get a lot more engagement and you can set your audiences right really easy first. And then as time passes by, you can start to do like less discounts, like 20%, 10%, and then try full price sales.
So that's currently your strategy with Facebook?
More or less. Yeah, it's easier to preach about it than to do it.
Of course.
But yeah, because I sell on highly competitive markets, I cannot drive traffic directly to the Amazon listing, so I need to go through a landing page. Obviously, that is going to kill like half of the traffic you bring. They're going to stop in the landing page, but the ones that are going to go through the landing page into the Amazon listing, there's a big chance they will buy. So that's what I was doing now with Facebook and with Pinterest as well.
How much do you pay for one subscriber to your email list? What is
the average cost?
Yeah.
It varies so much. It varies on audiences. If I get my audiences right, I could go under $1.
Under $1.
Under $1. But yeah, I mean, I've invested like over 100K to get my audiences right. So it's a lot of revenue to do that. Probably with better skills than mine, you can get your audiences right really fast. It depends on how well you know your target audience.
Cool. And you're doing the whole managing of the business by yourself?
No, we've done this before. It's impossible at this level to do it by ourselves. We have an office right now, and we have an awesome team that helps us to manage the business. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, my main advice about this would be to try to work on the business and not in the business.
That's what I wanted to ask you. What would be the main advice for the new sellers?
So the new sellers, work as much as you can. Work as much as you can. Give up sleeping, give up traveling, give up the things you like. Just work as much as you can until you build a constant cash flow. After that, just try to outsource every task that is not important and the tasks that you are not good at. Try to find better people for that and just build a team as fast as you can, because this Amazon business is all about freedom. Okay, we're in it for the money, but we have freedom. That's why it's nice to do the Amazon business. So if you're not going to get a team, you're going to lose your freedom, and that the freedom is priceless. So that's my main advice.
Nice, good advice. Really.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Vlad.
Thank you so much, Igor.
Thank you.